Welcome back to another recap of Love is Blind Season 7. We're going to talk about Episode 4. It was an incredible episode. Oh my God. If you have not caught up, you have to watch the first 3 episodes. I have recaps on all of them. Go to the playlist. I'll link it below. It is very important that you're caught up. You need to know who everyone is. You need to know all their connections. So go watch the first 3 recaps and then come back to this one. All right, so in the last episode, Hannah breaks up with Leo and he freaks the fork out. He's panicking. He is throwing everything, all the compliments in the world, all the love bombs at Hannah. He just can't stand the fact that she made the decision first. I also think he hates the fact that he was dumped, quite honestly. And people always want what they can't have. So he's like, come on, Hannah. Like, come on. You're going with him because he told you he loved you first? Like, you're just going to settle, Hannah?
I'm just tortured sitting over here, like, not knowing if I have a chance with you or if I don't. Please, like, Hannah, can you tell me, like, you are special enough to me to be willing to tear my hair out all day. I want to talk to you first. I want to talk to you first tonight, Hannah.
I'm sorry, is he whining? He sounds like a baby back bitch. Shut the fork up.
Hannah, come on, Hannah. We'd be so unstoppable, Hannah.
He got so desperate that he even pulled out their MBTIs. He was like,
Hannah, we're both ENGTs or whatever, ENJTs or whatever. You know, if we were to end up together, we'd be a power couple. We'd blow everyone out of the water. Hannah, come on, Hannah.
Hannah's freaking out because she did not expect this reaction from him. She's like, oh my God, why are you doing this to me, Leo? I already made my decision. Like, why are you telling me all this now and not before? And he goes, oh, by the way, he's good. I don't want to say he's good, but he's very effing persistent. What I meant to say, he's very good at manipulating and pressuring people, which is not a good thing, but he's good at it. And he goes, cause I wanted to tell you in a very different context. Hint, hint, proposal, hint, hint. And he also takes a swing at Dorca by saying, Hannah, it's not like you're my only connection. I know you were his only connection, so yeah, I guess I have to give him credit for putting it all out there, but I also have another connection. So if I didn't care about you, Hannah, I would be with Brittany right now. Whoa.
And I have another connection I can go to. You understand? It's not even like I'm fighting for you because you're my only one. I have another and I'm still fucking here, Hannah.
Y'all, he bangs his hand on the table to get his point across. He's like, I'm still effing here, Hannah. Oh my God. Listen, I did not know it was pretty bad. Like what we're seeing on our TV screens is pretty damn bad. But I guess in real life, it was even worse. It was even worse because Hannah said she felt like she was pushed up against the wall and she was being yelled at, reprimanded, and she just never cried this much in her life. She felt like she was being shamed. Oh, and let us not forget, he told Brittany last night to just give him one more day, to have one more conversation with Hannah, and then he's going to come back to her and everything's going to make sense. Doesn't that kind of sound like he was choosing Brittany and he was just telling her, like, just wait, I have to figure one more thing out and then I'll come back to you and everything's going to make sense. You're going to see why I did things the way I did. I don't know. It kind of seemed like he was telling her that he was going to pick her without really telling her that he was going to pick her. Damn. He pulls out all the stops because he even mentions his dead parents.
My parents are divorced. I know about divorce. I never want to go through divorce, Hannah. We're talking about marriage, Hannah. Marriage. I want to marry you, Hannah.
And you know what I realized? He's an excellent salesperson. He knows how to push and try to get a sale and reach close the deal. And that's why he's pushing Hannah, like just pushing and trying to like close that sale. Hannah, tell me, Hannah, are you gonna marry me, Hannah? I want you, Hannah.
Please give me an answer. Like, if I have a chance with you or if I don't.
It's just very confusing. It's very, very confusing because I've never had this much like emotion and like.
I want to marry you. I want to get down on one knee. I want to spend my life with you and I love you. And would you agree that we're the ones that are meant to be together?
I'm actually so impressed with Hannah because she did not fold right away. Actually, she kind of didn't fold at all. She tried to stay strong for as long as she could. She told him, I'm so confused, Leo. Like, listen, I don't understand why you're telling me all this. Like, why are you doing this? And he's like, listen, if I told you first that I loved you, would you have chosen me? And she's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm so confused. Like, please stop. And he's like, okay, fine. But can we please, pussy, please talk tomorrow, Hannah?
I don't know.
No, that's the thing, Hannah. Like, don't you understand that that's why I'm so, like, exasperated? Would you like to consider seeing me tomorrow?
Yeah, I think I just need some sleep.
Okay.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm just gonna go, okay?
Okay.
Let's move on to Bowden and Marissa. They are both so cute, but I don't really know if they'd work out, and we find out soon that they don't because she chooses Ramses. But yeah, I was right. I wrote in my notes, I do not see them long term. They're very cute together, but something just isn't clicking. They talk about their love for reading books, and she's like, you know what, Bowden? I've always wanted to like get together as a family once a week and read a book together. And he's like, oh my God, Marissa, a family book club? And she's like, yeah, exactly. And he's like, oh my God, I love it.
Okay, what's something that like you feel very strongly about that might be controversial?
Besides Breaking Bad isn't good.
Excuse me? Breaking Bad wasn't good? Are you flippin' kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Get the fork out of here.
Marissa tells Bowden that she was initially hesitant about him because of his military background, because according to her, from her experiences, men with military backgrounds just tend to be a little bit more closed-minded. And I'm thinking, girl, you dated a hardcore Trumpy for 3 years and you're hesitant to date a military man? Make it make sense. Oh, okay. They talk more about politics and how he's more liberal despite having been in the military. And she's like, oh my God, thank you. Yes, I'm never going to vote for a guy who assaults women, who lies all the time, who doesn't pay their taxes, who wants everybody to go back to their country, some racist asshole. And he's like, yes, oh my God, exactly. Marissa. How the did you date a Trump for 3 years? That's the real question. I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I know you guys are going to be so shocked. Like, you guys are going to be really shocked. I don't think that many people guessed who my crush was, but my crush was indeed Bowden. I feel like he'd be my bestie. I feel like we'd have so much fun together. Unfortunately, her connection with Ramses is a lot better than her connection with Bowden, and she realizes that.
Will Ferrell is so not funny.
Have you seen his earlier stuff? Like
He's dumb.
It's like a dumb, like, you know, like
I don't like dumb humor.
you don't like dumb humor. Okay.
They talk about their horoscopes. I don't really know, like the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer stuff. And apparently he's a Cancer, Leo, the rising sun and the moon and the whatever. And she freaks out because apparently that's a perfect match for her.
Is that bad?
It's so good. It's so good.
And after finding out that he's Cancer, Leo, she's like, oh my God, it's Ramses. It's him. I gotta pick him. So then she lets Bowden know. My poor Bodie Bobo. Oh my God, my heart broke for him. Bowden, I'm here. Just kidding. Oh my God, where's my water? Because I am thirsty. And he actually makes it easier for her to dump him because he kind of does it for her because she's trying to find the words and he just finishes her sentence. He's like, yeah, you have a better connection with him. We're going to end things now. Okay, yeah, I get it. You know, I wish you the best. Da-da-da-da. Bowden! By the way, this is how Leo should have handled the breakup. Like a mother effing man. Like Bowden. Bodie Boo. But instead, he was all like, Hannah! No, Hannah! Are you sure, Hannah? I can't believe you're doing this to me, Hannah! Ugh, such a petulant child. Speaking of Leo and Hannah tells a few girls in the living room that Leo would not let her break up with him. She was like, y'all, he was like yelling at me not to break up with him. And all the other girls were like, are you serious? God, that sucks for Brittany. Poor Brittany. Side note, all the girls get along with Brittany. They're all friends. So that leads me to believe that Brittany is a good person. Everybody loves her. Everybody calls her an angel. And I saw a few comments from, I don't know, my last few recaps that people were saying Brittany is a bad person because she wants to be a trophy wife. What? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Just because she doesn't want to work, cook, or clean doesn't mean she's a bad person. Hannah tells Brittany everything. She's like, Leo yelled at me. He wouldn't let me break up with him. And if I were you, I would want to know. And she's like, oh my God, Hannah, thank you for letting me know. And they hug. I love their friendship. It's so cute. Now Leo's in the guys' living quarters and he talks about Hannah. And Dorco's right there. And he's like, oh, I thought Hannah would be stronger. I thought she would just know what she wanted, da-da-da-da. And then Dorco's like, well, I'm just letting you know, bro. We did tell each other that we loved each other a bunch of times. Leo goes into his date with Hannah and he apologizes right away. He's like, I'm so sorry for treating you that way. I'm so sorry for yelling at you. That was so bad. I don't know why I acted that way and I'm so sorry. Please, do you forgive me? And she goes, yeah, I guess I forgive you, but I've never been treated that way. She makes it clear to Leo, I have feelings for Nick, okay? And I just have feelings for him that I don't have for you. And this bitch, this baby back bitch, he says, oh, great, that's exactly how I feel about Brittany. Yes, Nick is the perfect person for you. Yeah, I do believe that. And Brittany is the perfect person for me. What?
Nick is better for you.
And I know that.
It's true.
I've known that this whole entire time. He's my person, you know?
That's exactly how I feel about Brittany.
So Leo ends up kind of begging Hannah to put in a good word for him to Brittany. Can you believe the audacity?
If there's one thing I would ask you to do for me, is I would like beg of you to tell Brittany that like it really was mutual and that like I really genuinely care for her and like I'm honestly like I'm scared, like I don't know what she's gonna say.
Okay, that's the only reason why he apologized in the first place. He realized after he acted like a whole damn fool, he probably laid in bed and he was like, oh my God, Hannah's gonna tell Brittany about all of this. There's a chance that she's friends with Brittany and she's gonna tell her everything. And then Brittany's not gonna accept my proposal because she's gonna feel like she was second choice, And then he's like, all right, I gotta go in. I have to apologize to Hannah and then I have to profess my love to Brittany.
I'm not here trying to talk to you about Brittany. All I can tell you is I just hope that she chooses me.
Yeah, that's y'all's business.
Yeah.
I love this part when Leo was like, yeah, Nick is the perfect guy for you. And Hannah goes, yeah, I know he is. And Leo was like, oh, also he's very good looking, so you don't have to worry about that. And she goes, I don't care about that. He could be the ugliest man in the world. Like, I'd still love him. I don't care if he has $0. I still love him. And I'm like, girl, you just dumped a guy for being an inch shorter than you. So please. Everybody has non-negotiables. Everybody's allowed to have those. I guess one of her non-negotiables is a guy cannot be shorter than her. So yeah, maybe that's the case. But yeah, she loves Nick and she's like trying to make it clear to Leo, I love Nick and Nick is the one. And then Leo is trying to make it clear to her, yeah, Brittany's my one. Like she's the one for me too. So can you like tell her that, please? Listen, I hope Brittany doesn't accept Leo's proposal for her sake, but for my sake, for my entertainment's sake, I hope she accepts his proposal. And then they go to Mexico and do whatever the fuck and we see the dumpster fire. Brittany seems a little bit more confident. It's a little different now because she also has a decision to make. It's no longer just Leo's decision. She also has to decide if she wants to accept his proposal or not. So after all that, does Brittany still want Leo? Let's check in on Tim and Alex. So they have another date night. And by the way, I'm so glad I'm not the only one who saw all the red flags. Remember, he's the one who said he bought a yellow sweater out of spite because a girl he was dating didn't like the yellow sweater, so he bought it. He also said all the women he's dated just never understood him. He's also said that he's a dog and he needs to be with a woman who bites back. He proposes to Alex and she accepts, and it's very cute. Like, they're cute. I love love. I can't help it. I thought that was cute. I just don't know how it's gonna play out. It's time for them to meet face to face, and Alex is a little bit nervous because she's a thick girly with some curves and she doesn't know if Tim's gonna be into that. But when the doors open, he immediately smiles because, hello, she's stunning. And he's like, I knew it. I knew you were gonna be beautiful. And they hug and they kiss, and there's some chemistry. But there's another red flag that just smacked me in the face. She said, oh, I hate when you say that. I think he mentioned something about like a dog. He made a dog comment again. And she's like, oh my God, stop. I hate when you say that. And he's like, oh, I love that you hate that.
Hey,
Please do not,
no.
do not.
Hey, hold on, wait, pause, because I ain't just the dog. I am not the dog. Don't ever forget it.
I hate that you say that.
I love that you hate it. I love that you hate it.
What the fuck? Does he always want to clash with the person that he's with? Okay, so then he references dogs again, and I'm just so confused.
Ain't nothing but a dog in it.
Please. I said, say it one more time.
Ain't nothing but a dog in it.
Stop saying the dog. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not really sorry, but
No, you're not.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's gonna get old real fast. Like, she's putting up with it right now because it's new and it's cute and they just met, but that is going to get tired. And you want to know what? He's going to keep doing it because she hates it. Let's talk about Steven and Monica and see what they're up to. We get another proposal. Woo! It's Steven and Monica. Listen, I actually started to have a tiny small crush on him, but I just don't know if he means everything he says. Like, I don't know if he means it or if he's just doing it for show. Is he super aware of the cameras or is he being genuine, you know?
For you.
You're so cute.
You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
What's going on? Why are they whispering? This is not ASMR. And guys, guess who my other crush was on besides Bowden? It was on Dorka. Yeah, my crushes were Bowden and Dorka.
Let's toast to the Dorcas. You want to do it?
To the love of my life, to my soulmate, to the most passion I've ever felt in my entire life.
Amen.
To the Dorcas.
To the Dorcas.
To the Dorcas.
Cheers.
I've done a complete 180 on Nick. Like, I really didn't like him in the beginning. He just seemed too much of a smooth talker and an F-boy, but now he just seems so sweet and so cute. Ah! I really hope that they work out, or at least for the duration of the show. All right, last and obviously not least, because come on, we've all been waiting for this moment, Brittany and Leo. Is she gonna accept his proposal or not? Let me know in the comments what you think. First of all, Brittany looks like a literal angel. She's in baby pink. Her makeup is so subtle and so angelic. Her hair is in these perfect waves and she's just so sweet. She wrote a very long letter for him and she's never written anything this long. Dear Leo, I've never felt this way, but I am very hurt. I wish you weren't such a jerk about your other connection. You ruined a really good thing. I do not want to be your second choice, and I do not want people to think I'm settling. Oh, Leo, 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 Leo. This is your chance. Sell yourself to her. You're an excellent salesman. But it kind of seems like he has no energy, like he used it all up the other night on Hannah. He's defeated. He's like, Brittany, I love you. Like, I love you so much, Brittany. And I'm going to say it over and over and over again because that's how I honestly feel.
I'm still gonna tell you that I love you. Like, I love you so much. I know you like hearing it.
Wow, 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 wow. What do you guys think she's gonna do? How do you think she's gonna respond? Is she gonna accept the proposal? Like I said, for her sake, I hope she dumps his ass. But for my sake and for all of our sake, I hope she does give him a chance. Oh, that's so evil. Please, Brittany, please do it for the people. Do it for the plot. Give him another chance and give us some great TV. All right, you guys, that's it for today's recap. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments and I will talk to you guys tomorrow with the episode 5 recap. Bye.